the best FIFA 18 tips. Check out FIFAsolved.com.
Hi guys, it's Stephen from FIFA and welcome to another amazing tutorial. This is a FIFA 18 crossing tutorial. It's absolutely incredible. Make sure you watch all the way to the end, guys. Seriously, because I'm going to be giving, I normally do, all my subscribers normally know that I do tip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 method 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's too many in this to go through, so I'm just going to go through them all in one go. So make sure you watch all the way to the end because it's incredible. So we're getting into it straight away, guys. No BS. So with Pedro down the line here, I'm looking at the far post, and that's Eden Hazard circled for you in just a second. There we go. He's coming in, but you could do the early cross using the LB button, but it's not guaranteed. I've found a method this year where you can score from crosses almost every time. So I'll go on a bit with Pedro, and then I cross with 2 bars of power. It seems to be the magic number this year. There it is on the screen for you now. Literally, you just want to do 2 bars. I don't know what is some glitch. All you've got to do is aim at the player. Now, Hazard's got goal side of Valencia there. Valencia's got his back to him. He can't see his shirt. It's like real life. He can't see his shirt. If you look in the clip at the end, he doesn't know where Hazard is. Hazard goes in at last minute and he scores. So you've got to look at their positioning and also aim for them. With Alexandria here, there's no one in the middle. Look at the green area. There's no one in the middle. Don't cross for crossing's sake. So I carry on going a little bit more. I tease the defender. I carry on going. Still no one in the middle. Blimey. So there's no point in crossing for crossing's sake. So you just have to carry on. Or even, I could have passed it around a bit here, but I decided to dribble a bit more. And I dribble and we pause it here. And look, Paulo Dybala, I believe, or Bernardaschi. I think it's Bernardaschi actually. It's breaking his neck to get into the middle. And again, 2 bars of power. It seems to be the magic number. Near post, far post, just in the middle. It's 2 bars of power. It's crazy. And there's 2 heading techniques for you to score headers every time. You can double tap it for the low header, that's really overpowered, or you can do this. You can do both at the same time if you really want to. Always header it the way it came. So it come from that direction, so header it back into that green zone there, highlighted. They will never save them, the keepers. You'll score them 10 out of 10 times. Absolutely amazing. It's a great heading technique, that is, and heading tip. Always header it the way it came. Here, I want you to keep your eye on 2 players. Luka Modric circled and Gareth Bale circled. But for now, let's concentrate on Luka Modric, okay? Now, he looks like the one that's going to, ghost into the box. Look at him, his body language. It looks like he's going to make a darting run, but keep your eye on him. No, he stopped running. He's thinking about it. Oh, he decides to go again now, but he's just jogging. He's not really going. He's not up for it. Now, look at Gareth Bale. He looks like the one that isn't up for it and doesn't want to make a run into the box. He's just... The stance is still, isn't it? No, look at him. Look at him. He's breaking his neck. He's making a Lampard, Dele Alli type late run into the box. And then all I do is I put 2.25, 2.5 bars of power in, sometimes because it's really far post, this one. And I aim it at Bale. I move the left stick into the direction of Bale. You've got to aim it at a player you want it to get to. And if you aim it at a player, it's about aiming at a player, a specific player. If you get the directional right with the left stick, it will go straight to their heads with 2 bars, 2.5 bars of power, mainly 2 bars of power. And look at that, I headed it the way it came as well. I used that heading technique with Gareth Bale there. With Eden Hazard, I'm looking, there's that one at the far post, but I don't know, I just don't decide to go for him because I can see Kante there. But he's running the opposite way. Keep your eye on Kante. He actually runs out. This is the most intelligent thing I've ever seen. He's running back, right? Now look at him paused. He ran back to make another late darting run into the box. I joke you not. He's now going to run into the box for a late run for a near post cross. Crazy. And look, he gets in front of his mark at last minute and it's 2 bars of power for a near post cross. This is what I'm saying. It's just 2 bars of power. All I do is I aim it at Kante. If you aim it at a player, I reckon if I aimed it just up, straight up, it would have gone far post to the player at the far post, which is probably Eden Hazard. Was it? Or was that Hazard on the ball? It might have been Pedro at the far post, but I aimed it at Kante with 2 bars of power and it went to Kante. But yeah, great movement from him. Here with Leroy Sané, I'm aiming it at De Bruyne, so a little bit further back. For his late run into the box, and he headers that into the top corner. That was a great goal, and sets us up for our next tips. I've given loads of tips out so far. Sami Khedira, this is the low cross. Now normally it used to be 3 taps with the cross button. Now it's twice this year. So press the square button twice on PlayStation or the X button on Xbox twice, the cross button twice, and it will do the low cross. And you can see that Dybala's going to get on the end of that from Khedira, and it's in the back of the net. If you do the low cross, 9 times out of 10 it'll be a goal because they're so overpowered. But it's certain situations where you can do them that you can't always do the low cross. It's a very specific circumstance, and this is it. I'm going to break it down for you. So Bernardaschi here, I'm waiting until it pauses it. So you can see here, he is in front of Higuain, so Higuain is onside. There's the line, and also they're both past the defensive line, so it's onside because they're both past the defensive line. The passer is and the scorer is. So these are the examples where you need to do the double tap cross button for the low cross, and it'll be in the back of the net, as you see as we play it through. I cross it in, and the keepers don't come for it this year, guys, which is brilliant. I hated it where keepers come for every cross on FIFA 17. It's the most unrealistic football game I've ever played, where you can't cross the ball. It's such a pivotal part of football, crossing. Anyway, here with Nathan Redmond, this is another technique, one of my final ones. I'm not aiming at anybody here. I'm aiming just into that area where the yellow dot is, because I know Sanchez is going to break his neck to get on the end of it. So I move the left stick up, because I don't even aim it at a player this time. You don't always have to aim it at a player. This is where they've done the crossing overhaul, where you've got total control on your crosses, guys. You know, you can aim it into that area. If you go to my controller settings and check out my crossing and the controls video, I'll put a link up in the description and a card up here. Go check that out for the crossing settings. And this type of cross where you cut back inside and you whip it in. Now I can see Bernardeschi at the far post. It's that magic number, 2 bars of power, and it's the far post cross. Bernardeschi circled. This is where I move the left stick. I move it down to the right, bottom right, towards Bernardeschi. That is where Bernardeschi is, isn't it? I'm aiming at him, for him. And look at that. Bang, back on that. Because you aim at a player. Always remember, you're aiming at the player or into a certain zone so they can run to get on the end of it. And yeah, guys, that's it. I haven't even included the early cross in this video because it's going to be about 7 minutes long as it is this tutorial. But you can see how many tips I've given out in one go. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. A like and a share is always appreciated, guys. And yeah, I'm going to end this video now because it's very long, but it's a great tutorial. I've put a lot of time into it. And I will see you for the next tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching.